Alright. So we're actually just gonna go straight into Grand Korean. Obviously not immediately the castle, but I'm gonna like open up the bridge and then I guess fight the little fights I have to fight. I assume there's gonna be 1 or 2 side quests on the way as well. I'll make sure I actually write Grand Korean because I couldn't remember what the name of the city was actually. I couldn't remember if it was Grand Korean or Grand Korean, and then I didn't remember if it was 1 R or 2 R's. Or if it was just like Korean with a without the E. So it was just like me trying to figure out how to write this title. So I just put the castle, but now we're good. Alright. Let's go. Didn't play at all since last stream, so there shouldn't be anything new here. Or there shouldn't be, and there's nothing that happened outside of the stream that you haven't seen. No farming and so on. I guess I can cross. I guess I'll just cross this way. Alright. Is that the only way I can cross this? Are both just through this quest? I guess so. Because I thought I could also cross like that way through the bridge without triggering the main quest, but maybe I can't. Maybe I have to talk to this guy first. And I'll not let your past shall be gone or else. Okay, so there you go. So there is 1 or 2 liberation quests. So let's do those as well. So I do remember those guys being there. The game being like, oh well, you know, the liberation set up to defeat Kuloron and free Swarm Town from the Northern World. Check that. We should be pretty strong here now. Outpost. There's a bridge and some junk on the way. Load of junk. I guess I'll just go with it. That one. Get the raiders as well. So there's also cavalry. And back off. How's this looking if I just go in? 96 damage. Okay, interesting. I think we can probably avoid deaths here. Make sure what the range on that is less than ideal actually. Let's go, maybe if I go around first then. And then Elaine can probably just tank this, yeah. Gonna eat some magic damage, but that's fine. That is A-okay. Plus. Home slash doesn't actually consume it, right? Doesn't consume, okay. How do you, I guess so home slash and discharge should happen differently, right? Before an attacking, yeah, so this, because this would consume, so then home slash wouldn't work as a true strike. I feel like this should target like prioritize back row or something. But it's tricky to sort of do this well, I think. Although I guess technically her consuming all the buffs does also buffer too, so then she gets discharge and hone slash. So that's always going to be true, so this is most likely always going to be true as well. Unless it happens before she can buff herself, but the lane buffing also kind of does that too. Yeah, unfortunately this also is triggering the buffed in not the best way. Maybe could do this as the second. Because unfortunately I can't just decide, I can't make this only be when they have fairies, because fairies are just a buff. I could try to make this our second condition. Although honestly, yeah, it's kind of whatever. But I would really prefer if Elaine's, like, I guess I'll just have to choose it case by case. I mean, it's not like we're not winning the combats anyway, so it might be not optimal, but it's far from ineffective. Lane, you just chill there, I guess, since we can get that free fight, and then we can just slap those other dudes. 301, 9 damage, okay. I think, if I try to home slash, even though they'll go in the back lane anyway. I wonder if I can do, just turn this off here. There you go. Because then we get the elemental thing. See, this is what I mean. Like, initiative doesn't matter when the enemies are slow as well. So maybe I need to put something for, like, it only triggers if there's, like, archers present, or, like, enemies that have high initiative, which are usually casters, or archers, and scouts, obviously. So I could try that instead. Like, that could be my condition to make that sort of a bit more. Because look, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do the Rage of the Fairies. That's gonna hit all of them, and then she's gonna get a. She gets the buff out of this, and then she does this and does a lot of damage. And just. Oh, she didn't actually kill them though. Interesting. Okay, so how do we? Okay. Right. Oh, I guess because he. Well, something must have changed here. I don't know what. Oh, I guess because the angel had... I don't know, actually. I don't know what the difference here was. But there was clearly a difference. Like, what would have happened differently? Maybe if it was just a targeting thing, or... Maybe our units attacking a little bit later did something different as well. Kind of want to give people a speed buff here. Go for instant call. So you go that way, you go this way. Lane, you can go like straight on here. My god, Lane is zooming. So 59, that means that no one should die here, but someone's definitely going to take like lethal damage at least once, and I'm guessing it's going to be you. 61 is also not ideal. Can I maybe do this instead? Maybe 34, but then we don't kill them. From here we objectively kill them. That person sits at 1 HP, which is fine. I don't think if there's like anyone I would rather. Really. I guess it's fine. Let's just see how that plays out. Quick cast. Ah, I see. That's what that does. That's okay. Backlink pride. Yeah. So I guess that guy's gonna hit the flyer and do 59. Or not? Oh, I guess that was just spread damage from the ice coffin itself. Okay, I thought it was like... Okay. Because he was exactly 59, so I thought that Rhaenys would end up with like 1 HP. We just leave Rhaenys here for the support. And then just do the rest with the rest of the team. Like so. Stun in the back lane is pretty huge for us. That means that they can't prevent attack, they can't debuff or anything, and they just eat a ton of damage as well. Let's wait for... I guess I can just do this to make it a we just push him and win. Don't they also have heavy counter? Maybe that's only one of my units that has heavy counter. God bless. Ooh, oh, right. Oh yeah, I need to use my dues as well. I haven't used them in completion yet. Do I have any one that can bonk these? I guess I can just go around as well. Pick. Oh. Oh wow, that actually killed the dragon. Goddamn. Nice. Oh, selfless heal is so good, dude. What do you mean? That bottom save there is the one that we still haven't made a romantic choice. Which we're not gonna use most likely. History of Favorites, more funds. Liberation Army comes to save us. I never thought this day would arrive. If you're on your way to Grand Arena, suggest you stop here first and make preparations. For much Liberation Army, young man, here use as well. Ooh, critical damage plus 30%. Stun immunity. Testarossa. Okay. Casual fucking legendary spear in his guys. In his inventory. I wonder if I should put that on one of my lancers. I mean, probably, right? But I'm trying to think who has like high crit rate. Chloe has somewhat decent crit rate. But I do like her with the lightning spear as well, all in all. Stun immunity is not a bad thing to have, though. Rate is not exactly super high. I think none of my lancers are really very high crit rate either. And all of them have these sort of nano spikes. Yeah, I do like the Phantom Shift as well on him. It's pretty solid. This also gives him stun immunity. And I guess I think you might have a decent crit rate. You do actually, but you only have high crit rate because of this too. Fastest, okay. So none of these are super good. I mean, I could like definitely give her some crit and then put her, because like the follow-up skill is fine, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think any of my lens-bearing units are actually particularly very crit-oriented. I could put it on a tank just to prevent him from getting stunned. I also kind of like him on the helix there. I think the other guy has the true strike one. I guess for you it could be good as well. You have the meteorite lance. You have guard rate plus 10%, which is not really your focus. Your crit rate is not particularly high either. You don't have anything that buffs your crit. I could see if like maybe on... Okay, so there's no lance units here because otherwise I could put... Because there's a unit that guarantees a crit attack, right? Who is that? I think it's just... Actually, I think it's just Chloe. And there may be someone else that does something similar, but... I don't think of like true strikes otherwise. I could at least make this spear level 2 though. Right, like surely. Like give it a plus. Because Lightning Shaker is pretty solid. Her magic attack isn't particularly exciting though, so I could probably give that to someone else as well. I don't think of many other people that I would put this on outside of maybe one of the mage girls. But I also kind of want to level these up too. But see, the problem is that the other one is inverted, because the other one is like lower physical attack. Lower magic attack. So, but Thunderous Trust, of course, being pretty solid overall. I guess here, both of these are doing more or less the same thing, so I could just disable that. Because, I mean, obviously, otherwise just gonna do... Oh, I see, never mind. This is correct. Okay. Magic attack, okay, twin bow. Carrying heal. Yeah, I guess this is still correct. 3 or more enemies, users buffed. Yeah, okay. That's not the one in our team. Oh, that's still the same, okay. Celestial Light, we still don't know about the miasma thing yet either. I don't know if she should be in this team or if she should be in a different team, because to protect in a different way, I'll have to see what these actually do when we actually get to it. For now, we can just keep it like this. Base BP, which has stats and everything. Let's just upgrade the one Chloe has to be a slightly better one, even though she's more of a physical attacker for sure. This used to be a vital trading post for anyone visiting the capital, but with the river and all. Yet after our harsh years under the Zenoran rule, local commerce is all but dead. I'd rather not say this too loudly, but I hope you put an end to their cruelty once and for all. Those stores. The Ember of Hope Queen Elenia left for us has returned, and now stands a grand fire capable of lighting the path ahead. Oh, they got bold pretty quickly. Oh, that's Cornea done. Let's go. Does that mean we can now do the church story too? Because I think that's the only one we're missing. That shop seems to have a different color too, so I imagine it might have some pretty busted items. Gonna have to look. Do you remember the first steps of our nascent liberation, my prince? They were taken here in this humble harbor, and now nigh all of Cornea has been restored to its former glory. None of it would have been possible without Elaine's fearless leadership. Everyone in the nation sings her praises, Your Majesty. Can't help but to wonder, though, why did we go handing stuff out instead of keeping it all to ourselves? Lex, I admit the sting of conceding our precious resources is bitter indeed. Yet there's more to ruling a land than merely battle. Elaine will make a fine king soon enough. Try telling that to him one of these days, yeah. In any case, Grand Carina is all that remains. Let us topple Galeria's foul regime and bring peace to our home once again. Save the capital, save the world. Successfully restored all towns of Fevrith. Let's go. Outlaw Bright. We already have that. Unyielding Great Shield. Block and attack with Heavy Guard. Grant the user buff to it to endure one lethal blow. Honestly, that's not bad to have. Definitely a solid item. Let's get it. In case one of my Giga tanks needs one. It does use 2 PP, which I don't love, but because they can use Great Shield, it's probably pretty fine. You don't usually need that anyway. You've come far indeed, young Elaine. Go to now. Grand Arena is but a few paces away. I'll not let you pass, child. Be gone, or else. I'll fucking fight you. Plum, affirm. Or plume, I'm not sure. Plume. Let's check that one, yeah, this. I can't travel to this location yet. So is that the one with the main quest? That's a different one. If I can cross that real quick. Excuse me. What's up here? Is that just another entry? Okay, no, this is actually a liberation. Okay. Yeah, boy. So there's a couple towns to liberate, but I guess they're all fixed because they don't, you know, they don't give you the option for anything else. So let me level up Chloe's weapon real quick. But yeah, I could definitely be using Chloe as a physical DPS because that's definitely what she specializes on. But I do like Lightning Shaker a lot. Like just for the utility, it's really good. But by herself, she also just absolutely crushes enemies. So let's see if I can just put that for her real quick. As you can see, these are also pretty close to max level already. Like this is also pretty good. The best thing is, I think, getting some weapons that were low level to become strong and also effective. Because like some of them are good, but then they lose effectiveness as you kind of get stronger. Whereas others are just really good. Like the Harpoon build, for instance, is solid. Right? Like I don't need like 21 attack is pretty solid. It's only really if I want to like max it. Or like for instance, this would be good, but it's 2 cost and it's pretty weak. Like it's only a single target. But obviously it does 20%, 200% thing, but the hit rate is 25%. So it kind of needs someone that's going to guarantee that hits in order to really make that good. These were also pretty decent bows, I think. But they were too weak when we got them. But like being able to deal magic damage instead and also lower their PP is pretty solid. But I'm not using that on anyone, so I'm just going to keep it that way. Could put something better on this guy for sure. The Wingcrest blades are fine. I could put them into 25 territory, but plus 20 is still pretty good. Beast Lair, Precious Rod. That's solid as well. Could make it a bit better, but again, Beast Lair doesn't really help us that much. Spike Bolts. Solid. At least Spear is the one that guy has. This would have been also probably pretty decent here, except that it's ground based. So against flyers, not that good. But I don't know how many flyers we're going to be facing here. This is also a pretty solid thing to put on the Mage Girl, just because, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely use a better sword as well at this point. Icicle Dart. Grizzly Poison, you're fine. It's 21. 25. I'm just gonna look at the things that are actually equipped on people right now. Like even this, for instance, would be good. Just for the extra defense, but I think right now it's also pretty okay. Okay. Put it on the Runic Sword, because that was definitely worth it. Flame Javelin is kind of whatever. These 2 cost abilities, I always tend to find too much of a... But like usually the thing is, like you can usually, if you're like thinking about 1 AP and 2 PP and 2 AP, sometimes it's just better to not have a fight go for 4 turns, right? Because you kind of want to kill things. So even if you use 2 AP, if you're going to use it and actually kill things as opposed to use 4 AP and not kill things, then obviously you might as well. Like this, for instance, would be really cool for some... Like, I'm sure I could make some pretty cool things. This would have been a really cool thing to create earlier on, Sylph's Bane, because it's good versus flying enemies. But let's try to be a bit. Phalanx, I honestly wouldn't mind putting this on him, because the 25 here is pretty solid. 17 to 25 is a decent difference. This is also pretty solid for her, I think. An extra 4 magic damage. I have 6 Febrite, so I can afford it. The Inquisitor, I haven't seen her use that yet, because I don't often see her actually having PP left for it either. That's kind of her problem as well. So like this would be better with probably a different character. Gale Cutter is fine like that. You're not actually in any team. This I wouldn't mind increasing as well. Even though guard rate is sort of irrelevant for her, but like having just extra damage here. Although I don't know if she's in any team right now. Oh, she should be. I think she's in the one with Camel, right? Should be. Okay, let's put that on her. Worst case, I can always fire more Fabrite as well. Because after all, it is very much farmable. You're not in any team. You're not in any team. This is also a solid weapon from early game, Provoking Slash. Not super strong, but like making that stronger could be pretty solid. These I liked a lot because they're not super effective in terms of what they do. I mean, they're effective because they lowered physical attack by 40%, but they were pretty weak. So getting this to 24 would be pretty solid too. This would also be okay, like the Dragoon Spear at 25. But I found that the channeling ability just kind of cucks some teams too much if you don't have the thing to make it actually do what it needs to do. This one I kind of wanted to use to someone, but I didn't ever make a decision. I mean, it would have been on Gloucester, but it's like such a niche thing that I'm like, Damage based on the user's missing his HP, so it's kind of like, it's unguardable and it's a true hit rate, so I guess it's good, but... Flame Javelin, Artemis Strike. Yeah, this would be cool to level as well. Although I think I already leveled one of her swords. Might as well level this too. This is a solid weapon. And she is in a team, I think. Kingsblade Cornix, yes. Get those stats. That was a very weak attack, wasn't it, for that sword? 15 is pretty low. Like even, actually no, he's not in the team, that's why. This, it's not a huge increase, but it's an okay increase. I have 2 fabric left. Worst case, I'll just go far somewhere, but do one here. But I need to figure out who I want to put like items on, basically. No one's using this, so I'm not gonna bother. Wyvern's Razor. Oh right, okay, so you were pretty weak without those things. Gotcha. Yeah, that's also a solid one to level because crit rate and crit damage. But she already has it only takes one at a time. This is Rolf? This is not Renault, this is like my Choderlos dude, I think. Rolf doesn't have a hair. A thing covering his hair. Rose Knight's sword, I wouldn't mind leveling as well. But let's see if I can find some other... Yeah, the Runic Spear is the other option for a mage that I want to use, sort of like magic attacks with. Like a single enemy. It's pretty high damage too. But not using it right now. Whoops. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, the Unwavering one is really solid as well. True hit rate, and also putting 50 attack on that makes it really strong even in the late game. Bandit Longsword is also really solid. Lyrical Wand. You're not in the team right now, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. Vanishing Smite. That's honestly probably not a bad thing to level, but I think you're okay here. This is also a pretty cool sword to put on someone for like fight, but it's only at night. That's the thing. These like sort of daytime. Chrisman, what difficulty are you playing on? I'm playing on Tactical, which is the second highest, I think. And this is my first Like from what people have more or less told me from coming into chat, there's like New Game Plus and so on. But this is still my first playthrough. Just gonna take a look, make sure I don't miss anything here. It's actually equipped that I want to make better. I guess I could put that on hers as well. Even though there's probably better swords I could put on hers. I do like the extra accuracy and the extra evasion. Making her attack hit a bit harder wouldn't be a bad thing. And since she's actually in a team, I'll do that. I do like that sword. There's probably like better ones I could put on her though. Accuracy and evasion, crit rate, Hunter's Claymore. You don't have any follow-up attacks. You don't attack. I mean, you do kind of attack, but not that much. You guys are not in any teams. Let's see if there's any other particularly big weak points that I want to like fix by like the hammers are pretty fine. Hammers and axes, I think, yeah, we're kind of vibing. 25. He's not in a team. I should probably give that to someone else, but whatever. Those guys are also. Were you having difficulties until now? I'm starting the game and I've seen recommendations to crank the difficulty way up, but I'm not sure how high. I found the first big difficulty gap that I found myself was in when I started hitting the ice region, which is Bastorius up north. I started feeling that some enemies there or some mobs there will absolutely destroy you, especially at night, because they have a. I'm not going to spoil too much, but they have some mechanics that work in the nighttime a little different. Outside of that, I honestly haven't struggled too much. If you sort of are good at party building, you probably won't need to worry too much about cranking the difficulty up. The highest difficulty I didn't go myself because I was also a little like, I don't know if this is right for me or not. But people have told me that it is pretty playable as well. So let's see. What else are we looking at here? You are not in the team, don't care. You are not in the team. You are not in the team. Okay, thanks, no worries. Hope you're enjoying the game. I've been enjoying this game a lot. I've put like, I'm on, I think like 90 plus hours by now. Wait, Luna Lagos, are you actually in the team? Oh no, okay, this is also fine. Decent thought. Inquisitor, you're not actually using that a lot, but people that actually attack would probably just be... This is fine, this is fine. Where is, which one does Rolf have? Is that actually what Rolf is on? First impression of good, loves all the customization. Oh, it's, yeah. At times, I almost wish there was a little bit more customization, but I also do like it. Is that actually Rolf? Because if so, I need to put him on a better bow. Like, that's really not his bow, I think. This is solid, though. Let's take a look. I'm not too worried about these. I'm pretty sure the only mages that we have are, yeah. And you guys are just healers, so I'm not too worried about giving you damage. You're not in the team. Where is... Alright, I guess we can't upgrade that one because it's... Shields I'm not going to bother having. Okay, so let me take a look at, see what Rolf has. Does he already have maybe a level bow? Maybe that's what it is. Rolf should be up here somewhere. That is Rolf. Oh, okay, he has this. That's why. Okay. That makes sense. So let's just do that sword then that we were looking at. Let's do the Heaven Sword then. Heaven Swing. Although, let me just take a look first to see if there's none other that are actually better. In terms of like things they provide. It could be something with initiative and so on. PP, Steel Soul. What else do you have? It would have to be one of the ones that are currently not being used as well. anymore. I don't really think that for her is going to be any good though, because she doesn't have any follow-up attacks. I could see this being kind of decent for the, but let's just play it, because since she's kind of tanky, I'm gonna use her as it. I'm gonna keep the evasion and the accuracy on her. I wish there was a little bit some more slots for customization for skills at some points, because sometimes I find myself running short due to the lack of some things here and there, basically. But nothing too bad. Okay, so let's do this fight. Plum affirm. Bridge to Plum Town and Grand Green beyond. It is held farmed by Zenoran Imperial Guard. Defeat the guards, liberate the village, and secure a route to the Royal Throne. Let's go. Bloom? I'm not sure how to actually... what the pronunciation. You dare seek an audience with an Emperor Galerius? Ha! It's time you learn your place, rebels come. Make your peace, for it shall be the last thing you do. Okay. Bold of you guys to have a thing on the other side of the bridge, though. Given that I'm, like, right there. This is the healer. No. One. Either archer or mage there. I could put Yana there. I don't know how much... I guess magic attack would be pretty good here. Then we just go in with Elaine, as usual. Elaine to do Elaine things. I'd also probably try to bait that mage there so I don't have to... Oh, I guess eating one assist is not too bad. Oh, gravity? Okay, sure. Okay. Hello. Oh, this time I'm not ignoring anyone. Even if it was by accident. Yeah, I could have probably let that guy do the impale. Well, I guess it's fine. Oh. What level do you roll every fight? I'm not... I mean, yes and no. Like, not super over leveled, but I am pretty strong right now. But the enemies are level 40, so I'm like the same level as them. I'm just like... I just made teams that have really strong characters, basically. That's why I'm kind of rolling every fight. But this is also like a side mission and not a main quest mission yet, so... The difficulty has yet to fully ramp up there. Fix that, and then... If I just... Oh yeah, I need to use the item still as well to sort of level some stats. Okay, so... Let's fight... I kind of want to like attract some enemies here instead of going to them. Use those items that I have. I guess I can also just get close to them, that does it too. Oh. And just fucking blast them with the elemental rod. It'd be nice if like the other elven units also benefited from fairies being in someone, but then I think that would be too much locking down this energy as well. I get blasted by that free of charge, I know, right? God, I wish that were me. Yeah, so for the difficulty, yeah, as you can see, it's on tactical. I don't... Yeah, it says a difficulty focused on around tactical gameplay for players familiar with strategy games. I have to like go out of the fight to see what the highest one is. I think there's only one higher than this though, at least in this playthrough, if I recall correctly. Let's go with I'm trying to think. Like, I kind of want one of the units to clear out the mines. Flexing on us. Flexing. Always. Always brag, never humble. Let's do that. And then here we can do Valor's kill. Haste and fall. Well, haste and fall doesn't matter for her, but just in case she feels like getting the zoomies. Just do that. And we'll just go around. Do this. Okay, I could also just fight that too. It's not really a big deal. Heavy swing. It's rude. Unnecessarily so. Oh. Alright, Mr. Mage. Here. Got a word for you. Wait, I only have 1 AP left. Oh, oh, dead. Okay, so I'm gonna save that lane to go for the main fight here. For this, I'll just put you here. And then I'll fight whatever reinforcement comes out of that. Kill that. I wonder if... I don't think that team has any other initial ability, so I think it's fine. But if it does, I could see if I could only have that if there are maybe no... I don't think I even have a way to check. So maybe we can... yeah, I don't think anyone here has any start of fight abilities. I think we're fine. Yeah. I think this is one of the few teams that actually didn't struggle with like having a lot of colliding things, like starting abilities. There you go. That's the word I was trying to remember. Like oh, down. Oh, nice. We heal. Nice. We kill. Easy clap. Oh. She's gonna start like one-shotting people with that. Especially after I buff her. Heals for everyone. Oh, right, you have no AP now. Ah. Okay. Well, can I guess I can go in with this team and then fight that. Right? I don't think I can give you any AP, can I? Yeah. Okay. Go to a lane. Okay. Just don't teleport on top. Can you push him? Oh, perfect. You actually pushed him into it, I think. Even better. Because honestly, if there's only casters, then there's no point in really improving the physical defense. Guard Brigade, I guess, is still useful. Have any? I do. Perfect. Will you go up here? Ah, okay. Fine. Well, it did work out the way that I wanted it to. No, I don't mind taking 24 damage here to give more experience to my other units. Let's do that. I don't exactly want you to be taking shots there. Right, we did it. Indeed, I do need to do one more side mission as well. I do know that for the little arenas. I think it's going to be the expert too. Who? We secured our route to Grand Queen, Your Highness. Right. Black Diamond. More funds. That's also now just. Pursue along this path and the final battle against Galera shall commence in troop. We should prepare well for whatever challenges we may inevitably face. So this is not even like a town I can actually interact with. It's just straight up like a fake town. Okay. What about us? Yeah. This is a good fight against cavalry, so I think I just go. I mean, it depends, I guess, right? Oh yeah. As I'm sure you're aware, Grand Queen lies just beyond this fortress. Fight to kill, or your head shall adorn my trident like so many others before you. Big town population, my axe. True. There's a fair bit of enemies. Let's see. I must say, I must confess. I could send my flying enemy, my flying unit here though. Suck my unit. To fight those cavalry dudes there. And that should be pretty easy to clear up. I guess she by herself is struggling. This shouldn't be too much of a struggle. Then we can send in the scout. Or even just like the mage unit here. Let's send Yana. Yeah, no, I'm saying. This is a pretty solid team. This is also a pretty solid team. But she's a healer. I don't really care about the healing right now. So I could just go with the Griffin or... I don't want to do like cavalry against those guys because they get plowed. Do you know what I am saying? Guess I can just send any unit that has archers, and that should take care of the flying dudes. Such as this. Pretty sure this unit kind of crushes them. First, let's be here. And maybe protect my center line as well. Just deploy the Elaine unit in the base for now, while I take those assists out. Hey, buddy. 49 damage, we still killed him. Good for me. Got him. All the AP. It was I already at 4 AP. Probably have chat about it. Nerd. There you go. Actually, I did see the healing thing go through. Just a bling shot. Does that also suck a PP out? That sounds wrong. But if it does suck the PP, I do need to ideally target targets that actually have... Oh no, it's just minus initiative. It's this one that does -1 PP. Oh. Maybe I should be doing like... Well, I guess this is fine too. This is where I would want to have like more variety almost. Or like more slots down here so that I could actually choose to do saying shot on enemies that are... If they have like too much PP basically. Meteor light lance, so for the deflect... oh wait, no, actually yeah, that's fine. I thought it was, I thought that one gave me AP. I was gonna say, don't give me AP if I already have full AP. But that's not what it does, so... Saying that for nothing. Gill Cutter is really good as always. And... I do need to fix... I'll put this here as well. Or... I think just this is fine too, honestly. I kind of just want to give her like more PP or something. Doesn't have a lot of PP. Kind of sad. This is already like a solid, no archer enemies, just use discharge. And there are no guard, accelerate. You can even use that, honestly, like... I think as long as you have AP, or... Yeah, as long as you have any AP, you can use this. Because if you have no AP, then accelerating won't do anything. And then Ruby Pendant. Yeah, kind of, if I can get her some more... Like, higher defense would also be pretty nice. But... Because the debuff immunity is solid, of course, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I think I have enough debuff immunity that I don't need to give this to her. I'd probably give that to someone else. I could give her some PP instead. Let's see if I can get her on 4 PP or something. With one of those lapis, or not the lapis, but the sapphire amulet. But I don't have any spare ones. Don't want to lower all her stats with this either. Although it is a pretty solid item too. All stats -15 is kind of a heavy hit. Let's do that maybe next fight. Though I don't think this guy is currently in any teams. Or is he? No, actually no. Oh well, fuck it, let's go like this. It's daytime anyway, who cares? Do I just shoot these guys or go here? Let's kill these guys first. Then this team can just fight. He gets there, we kill that. There's apparently a healing assist there on the other side of the bridge. Okay. That's okay though, because it doesn't matter because they're all dead. I need to check what sword she has, because since she can guarantee crit, I could probably just put her on something that is like really busted. Because she's usually the highest initiative, right? Or right now she's at least the highest initiative character. Just 47. I guess he has more too, but she can only buff. She's only buffing back row on the Keen Call. That's the spell sword. Okay, that's pretty solid already. I wonder if there's like a really cool special sword I can give her. Affliction, immunity. That doesn't really matter for her, especially because Mirage Step is also a magic attack, I'm pretty sure. 75 and 75, so you kind of want a decent split here. Even if it was a decent, like, more physical than magical. Like, her physical attack is almost, honestly, pretty on par with her magical attack. But she does have this too, so that probably helps a lot. The evasion I could probably swap to something else as well. So by no means my units are like perfectly equipped in any way, but so there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. I don't think there's any like split stat weapons that I would want to do that with. I think if I want to find maybe one more Fevrite just to put another level on Rose Knight Shield Sword as well. I would say overall I'm pretty happy with these choices. Otherwise it's just like these sort of small improvements, but I'm trying to see if there's like maybe something with a cool passive that it might be in one of the shops that I never bought. I would have to check the list as well. We'll see if I gotta do that or not before I finish though. Oh, okay. Don't like when that starts before I can actually do anything to prevent the start. Anyway. Oh. I missed an 82. Savage. No. Less. Chin up. Wait, what? I guess you weren't buffed then. So you need to be buffed here for that, obviously. Own condition, buff. Why did you not? You went for Shield Slash Smite instead of Hone Sword, which is interesting. I guess you weren't buffed? Oh, yeah, I guess you weren't buffed. That must have been what happened. So you just discharged for nothing. Okay. Use attack power for one attack. Number of buffs consumed times 25%. Yeah. It would be nice if I could... Because I would want to stack more buffs with her. That's the thing as well. Unfortunately, I haven't really... I'm gonna put, like, to do this only if there's, like, scout enemies present, so that we can attack them first. Or, like, if there's any fights that I think we're sort of getting screwed over because there are other things. I'm gonna go this way so I don't step on that trap. I want to swap the leader here for... I could do Raylanor for magic damage, but they have a lot of magic defense. So I think I'll just go with the archer. Real 1, 32 healing. All the angels in the church. Fitting. Ura. Oh. It's a shame that the healing assist doesn't really feel that good. I feel like it should be more of it should be more of like heals maybe like at the start and at the end, or it heals or that like does something to lower damage and then heals at the end, because it's for the most part, if you win in one fight, the cleric's assists do absolutely nothing because they only trigger at the end of the fight. They do nothing up until then, and the art and both the mage and the both the mage assist and the archer assist at the very start of the fight, which makes a big impact. So if you had something like that for the archers as well, I feel like that would be a lot better. Yep. Nice. Good job, dude. That? Okay. I don't know. Garrison here, so I don't take the stamina loss. Unless we fight before we actually get there. Well, they're pretty fucked. She didn't die. Oh, she was she had the thing to survive, I guess. And just finish this. And we'll just fight after that. You should probably be overhealing the characters that are like not 100%, right? Friend? Yeah. Should really only be doing that too. Ideally the characters with the lowest percent of HP. It's fine if you put it on other enemies too, but like... I also should probably give you something else. Because you have like... Oh yeah, I want to give you initiative, right? Because you're kind of slow, and I feel like being able to prevent our allies from dying first might be kind of... Well, you're not slow. 42 is pretty solid, but I kind of want to give you at least a couple of items, because you do have 2 open slots just sitting there. So... Could give you Affliction Immunity. And I could give you... some Affinity. Or some initiative, rather. Affinity? Where did that come from? Yes. There you go. Now you should be at least able to protect your allies before it hits the ban. 1 debuff. Okay, perfect. Well, I move you here. Then we have the double archer on that. We just slap him. 22 damage I can live with. I know I have something on her that actually cures debuffs too. I thought I did. Secured our route to Grand Careen, Your Highness. Yes! Do I have to start that if I push though? Here to prepare? Well, yes. Yeah, I do. If I try to select that, it does start. So let's do this last yapping of the game. You gonna eat that Brad, Sharon? Because if you won't, I will. Lisa, wait! No, what have you done? You have to regurgitate it this instant. Too late. Should have said something sooner if you really wanted that bad. That's not the problem, Lisa. Yeah, well, I'm sorry for assuming you weren't gonna eat it. If anything, it looked like you were planning to get rid of the thing. Yes, because I was. That bun was more mold than bread. Yet, just as I was asking the father forgiveness for wasting food, you arrived and snatched it out of my grasp. Oh, come on, a little mold never hurt anybody. I mean, think about cheese. You let that stuff go bad on purpose, right? Just curious though, you know any magic that can empty out a person's stomach? Unfortunately, no. The only remedy would be to let time run its course. Right. Anyway, don't worry, Sharon. I'll be fine. I hope you will, but perhaps I'll start praying for forgiveness again, just in case. And the last story was about violent diarrhea. How fitting. Take a look at Favorite. Yeah, I don't have a lot of things to buy here. And the only thing I would really want to buy is I kind of bought everything that I wanted, to be honest. Other than maybe like the Dews, of course, and maybe the Angel Bloom. Oh, but I already bought that too, wait. Carnelian pendants aren't really what we need anymore either. Yeah, everything else we kind of have, so. Yeah, let me check the difficulty that I'm on, so let me check, because I'm pretty sure that is the second highest. Yeah, so then the only one after that is Expert. Difficulty focused around pushing your tactical mind to its limits for players who are quite skilled at strategy games. Which, like, I probably could have faced. Like, if I look at this game in hindsight, I probably would have had some tougher decisions to make than that, but... Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Story count. Yeah, I know, dude. Bye, I guess. You seek to march... Oh, that was Damien. You seek to march upon the Emperor's castle, do you? Let's see if you're truly worthy. Okay. I'll show you. I'll show you. Don't you worry. Lane, do your thing. Oh. Oh. Now I try all the way on the other side, so for that purpose, Fred is gonna go teach him to not be a cheeky fucker. Probably be careful though, because they can probably also shoot her down before she can get there, but maybe not. I think because with the haste, I think we're probably safe. Yeah, we're safe. 14 damage is just from the magic, I'm pretty sure, so we should be safe here to just clap him. Wait, don't think Aerial Smite should have been the thing you cast there. Like... Uh-huh. I guess, do I have that on both, maybe? Oh, I'm sure it's fine, but... Because I guess lowering the attack is still... Yeah, if the lowering AP is always a good thing. Even if it's only one enemy, I guess. Let's send that there. Elaine, you're probably fine against... Yeah, even the knights have no chance against you. I kind of just want to lure them towards us though, instead of us going towards them, but I guess... it can be swayed. Zoom. We don't only go there, we fucking zoom there. We can probably give her a better item as well, the elf girl. Heal this. If I gave her a ring when we were fighting all the angels, because the angels had a really high evade, like, had ways to blind us. So now that, at least right now, nothing can really blind us. I could just give her, like, good old regular, like, initiative or anything else, really. Or even just, like, AP or PP, but I don't think I have it. Do I have any spare ones? I always feel like it's always running out of them. Never enough. But she's in a pretty active unit, so I could probably swap with someone that is not as in the unit that I use as much. For instance, like Overlord or something. Yeah. Then she would do what, like a mystical arrow or mystical conferral? Yeah, I guess so. Which is fine. Or let's take, or maybe, well, let me see if there's any other things that I could give as well. I mean, obviously, the Onyx Pendant is not a terrible idea, to be honest with you. Like, she still does kind of what she needs to do, and she gets to sort of have AP and PP for Selfless Heal and Cure and so on. So maybe that's fine. The healing when she uses things is also pretty solid, but honestly... maybe giving her some, like, either... She already has high crit rate, or like a decently enough crit rate. I don't have any spare plumes. Actually, this guy is not actually in any team, right? So I could just give him that. And just make her a bit faster. That works. I think Pure Field might be useful here and there as well for other things. But for now, I think we're cruising. Cruising. Honestly, I'm thinking that like the cure thing might be better on... Okay. That should cure everyone. Let me take a look at Passive Miracle, okay. After receiving an ally's passive skill, I see. Oh, okay. Quick. Probably both of them are healers, casters, so that wouldn't really regen. That's fine. Not really something we're too worried about. 10% defense is okay, I guess. But Icicle Arrow, Pure Field, Quick Cure. I feel like Quick Cure should probably be more on, like, either prioritize front row or prioritize Scarlet, basically. So prioritize front row and maybe prioritize caster. Because then if she can cast that on Scarlet, that means that Scarlet can buff, can do her, give her the gift back, heal her, and then she can heal everyone. That should work pretty okay as well. It also removes all debuffs, which is fucking solid. Goddamn. Anyway. That should be 1 fight, 2 fights. That should be enough AP for everything. So. Oh. Oh, they're all dead. She gets the passive. That should be GG. You might just swap to put the archer as the leader there, just so that we can finish the fight with the assist. Don't think he'll matter too much, but experience. This first. And then do X. Visa. Just send. We send it. There we go. Oh. You're about to Grand Queen. Yay. Fine shard. Is there any other rest that I haven't done yet? I think those are all kind of... None of those are really things I can traverse. I'll just double check. Even though I don't really see there being any consequences to this. But you never know. You never know. There's no bridge here. We've been all of these. So I guess it's just now actually main quest time. Do I have the divine? Did I have any Fevrite left? I don't remember. If so, I just want to give Clive's wife a thing. No, I'm sorry. And when I'm at the Coliseum or find it on the ground, your pick. I mean, I do have enough to probably buy it from the Coliseum as well. But I know I can also just mine it. So let's try mining some, at least one here. No Fevrite yet. Oh, wait. Oh. 500? Oh, let's go, dude. That was so sick. That was such a good combo. Fuck. Ooh, wait, there's another treasure? Huh? Cornea treasure map 6? Didn't know that was a thing. Oh, wow. That was... Good thing I came here then, I guess, eh? Wait, I need to do this. Still no. Dang. I wonder if that's something you couldn't have gotten without the, with being where you are in the story. Got one Fevrite. Oh no, that's Star Iron. That's not Fevrite. Divine Shard. Bruh. Give me. Oh, okay. Let us start iron again. I don't need more meteorite, like meteor swords. Cornea Treasure 6, though. Hold up, that's interesting. I have to see what that is. And it wasn't even like Albion, it's actually Cornea, so that's actually for the main area of the game. Or like the first continent, I suppose. I have to say, I wasn't expecting that at all. Because like I looked it up and people were pretty much like, wait, what? Another 500? Are there gonna be like one for every region here? So I'm like okay with that if that's the case, but... Bruh. Bruh. Oh wow, there's actually a 6 for every region. What the fuck? That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna find all the 6 treasures, boys. Okay. That's pretty sick. I don't know if it's in every mine or if it's just in the Albion mine. Maybe you're looking for Febrite, found treasure maps instead. Mind if I do? What? Totally not expecting to find something when I hammered that. More time. Technically this is money too, so because these things sell for pretty good money. Like even just the raw resources without the honors part of it. More star iron, fuck it. Right. Find them. Find them all. Bruh. Bruh. There you go. Every time I try pressing, I didn't press. No way, I haven't found a single Febrite. Unless that's a limited drop as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was a limited drop. But I hope not. Because even the Star Iron isn't. Probably just like the rate's pretty low. I had to guess. I wonder if I have to go to like maybe a different mine as well to find the treasures from the other areas. Or if it's all just gonna be like in here or a different one. Oh, it's just extra time. Right. Seriously? $450? Okay. Promising. One Star Iron, dude. Star Iron worth. Like outside of this, the meteor things like, which is like, it's an okay weapon, but it's really not that impressive. I think if there's anything else that I could use it for. I'm trying to think of like, it's worth selling for a lot maybe. Or if I could trade Star Iron for a Ferrite at any rate, would be nice. Has to be something better here. Fine, fuck it. Oh, I think I just missed so many things there. Yeah, I didn't collect any of them. Fuck. There was at least, I think, 2 Star Iron there. Haven't found any new treasures yet. So I'm wondering if I have to go to... I'm gonna have to try the different mines as well. After I do those 2. Unless I can only find 2 at a time, which I don't think that's the case, but... I guess it doesn't hurt to test out. $500? Okay. Speak of the devil. Try to spam it when I hit the like the highs as much as possible. But it's like, okay, that's the Alheim one. Good. Let me just do this to get the, see if I can get a timer here. No timers, unfortunately, but. So that's 3. So it doesn't look like I have to go anywhere else to find the 6th treasure. $450, let's go. And that's probably gonna be like, yeah, Star Iron or Divine Shard. Am I like hallucinating when I... No, because it has the Favorite symbol there, so you can definitely find Favorite here. No timers. Other man. No timers. Oh wait, there is actually a 10. A tenner. Ah! Fuck. Must have like a lot of Star Iron by now. They're definitely not a bad item for like tanky units. I just want to kind of tank. I think that's what they do. They like give you HP, and I think they give you HP when you attack or something like that. Like plus health, plus 20, and then one other thing. But they're also all physical weapons as well, so none of them are actually like magic as well. Although maybe I could get one magic, I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it though. They seem to be all physical. Because I think I've gotten one of each as well. Yo, let's go. Speaking of Favorite. Okay, that's good. Now that I'm on a mission to find all the maps though, I'm not gonna stop at one Favorite. I want to get them all. Ooh. Easy clap. I don't imagine a map can pop out of these though. I imagine there's like probably a limitation of what can pop out of the Mighty Swings. Or maybe you can, it's just a luck thing. I don't know. I like to speculate these things. Hitting the 100 feels so good. I think this is a timer. Unfortunate. Mm. Oh, I think that's a timer too. Oh, nice. And if I right, that's cool. That was a big, big dig. Ah, no! I missed a timer. I mean, not that it really matters. We're getting like 20 per thing here. Just a matter of my brain liking to get the dopamine hits from it. Give me the thing. Less. I'm gonna get that first hit. Ooh, Febrite, let's go. Oh, 500, that's a treasure. Okay. I can milk it quickly. Still do the excavation. Thing is, the speed of the compass changes every time. So like you can't actually guarantee that it will be. So you can't just time it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So if you wonder, wow, why don't you just get used to the timing so you always get it first try? Well, because that's not how a gate works. I'm sure you've noticed it by now, but you know, maybe there's a dented head somewhere that hasn't realized that yet. None of those, but wouldn't mind some timers. So that's Drakenhold. Now we're just missing what, like Albion, I think? Because we've got Cornea, we've got Alheim, we've got Drakenhold. We've got Bastorius. So now we're just missing actual Albion map 6. If that's in a different area, I'm gonna be upset. Cool. This feels good, man. That could be iron, or it could be Febrite. Not a treasure, though. I wonder how many times I've despawned a treasure by doing the mighty dig and then like re-rolling the pulls. Like I don't know if I want to know that. I don't imagine it's probably not as many times as I think, but it's just like a disheartening thought, you know. That right? It should be a timer. If you're objectively doing this instead of just doing the mighty dig was not worth it. Okay. Let's see if I can find that Albion one. Let's go. Oh. Alright, that's all of them then. Now I can go do the treasures and then do some weapon upgrades. Maybe even a couple of shield upgrades. And off we go. that much away. Back here. Okay. Wait, what? Oh my god. Ah! Okay, so we got all the treasure maps. Let's get to doing those then. And yeah, 40 or otherwise, also still a pretty good haul. Let's do that. Interesting discovery that we made there. So that's somewhere by the waterfalls and the mountains. So it should be at the bottom of that river there, if I had to guess. Somewhere here. Not this, but I actually found treasure though. But it is down here. For sure. What do we get? More funds, do evolution. Rossularis sword. What's that? What does it do? Who is your daddy and what does it do? 28 damage, debuff immunity. Oh wait, sorry, that's my own. HP recovery, ooh, HP plus 1, HP recovery plus 30%. Alright, that's pretty solid. 25 damage. Yoho. Okay. Solid. Let's go for that then. Who do I put that on? HP recovery plus 30%. Is that for himself or is that like our on skills and everything? Like, is that healing cast better? Because then I could put that on one of my other units. But I mean, HPP on anyone is good, right? So now I kind of feel like I should have put that on you instead. But maybe it's fine too. There's other teams as well, right? Sure. Not the sword and Wyvern Razor. Yeah, you already have like high attack here, so I don't have to worry about that with you. Crit rate's great. You have the Kingsblade Fornix, you're chilling. You guys all have pretty solid weapons. You know, I wouldn't mind putting that on you, because, I mean, you already have a plus... I think, honestly, you're pretty solid with what you have. And HP recovery is great and all, like, this is what he has, right? Like, the HP recovery plus 10 here. It's kind of like his sword in a way. I could even probably remove the Liberator's counter on him. Just keep him with Pursuit instead. Oh, do I even, like... Dude, I'm so dumb. I gave him Hunter's Claymore, but I didn't give him the counter thing. Oh well. Well, I could just do, just let's give this to you, then. Give you some extra PP. And you can still do Banish and Counter. Or maybe not. Maybe I just remove this from you, to be honest. It is good because it's removes all target buffs, but then... Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm not using the Pursuit thing anymore, right? So... But don't you have, like... Okay, you don't actually hit. And this gives you... It's 150. Okay, never mind. This is probably better then. But Pursuit is good because it attacks anyone at any point, whenever an ally gets hit, so... Alright. So I'm assuming it's going to be probably those kinds of items everywhere. Maybe, I don't know. I wonder if they're all going to be that modifier. Break and hold is by... Oh, I remember that little dragon area. It's a hidden nook somewhere, isn't it? I mean, obviously, but... It's most likely near that one puddle at the top there somewhere. If one had to guess. Yup. To get there... I have to go through, like a cave somewhere? Not this time. I think it's through the other side, right? I think it's like through here. I remember I found this randomly the other time. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was this thing that was the indicator. Eleboris X. Elebor is some type of plant. My friend's cat called Elebor. Or was it? It unfortunately has passed. Very bottom. In the Florida of Elheim. Marcus Spear? Yeah, so they're basically all just that. But I mean, the base PP is really good anyway, so I'll probably put that on someone for sure. I'm guessing the axe is the same thing, right? Check. It's on PP. Recovery, initiative. I honestly have a pretty solid axe on everyone too, not gonna lie. We're pretty okay for axe. The extra PP here doesn't really do that much either. I mean, it's good for the Griffin Glide in case anything does use it, since you can still use Feathering or Aerial Ring. Right, like... Yeah. In case she actually gets hit by a ranged attack. She could still do her thing. Yeah, because right now she actually has a bit of a shortage of, like AP and PP. I could try to give her something that's one of each, but I don't think I have any of that available right now. And the evasion on her is okay, especially because she's backline. I don't think I super need that. If I give her that, guard rate's kind of irrelevant on her. I could try to put like the Hellboris and yeah. Otherwise, who would that be? Like on a tank unit, I guess? I'd like a tank axe unit, which outside of the like you, I guess, could probably use that. +1 PP. Yeah, that's not bad for you actually. Guard rate for you, I mean, guard rate for you is pretty good too, though. That's the thing. But am I worried about you dying? I guess you don't have anyone that heals, so I am kind of worried about you dying. Maybe guard rate is okay. Let's put the Hellbore's access in. Because that can also keep you alive because of toughness, right? Probably swap Luna's shield to something else as well. But that should be good. Critical rate and evasion. You don't really need evasion though. Crit rate is, should probably put that on someone else as well. But let's just keep it simple for now. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh. Alright, but the problem with those is that they don't have any they don't have any magic attack, right? Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, it'd be nice if these other bows also had like some magic attack to them. Because they don't really have any of that. Just so that I could still synergize off of like these that do 75, 75. And because right now, yeah, like I would lose a few stats there. Not really ideal. Trying to see if I could find like, because my bow units could definitely use like a magic bow, but I would want it to be a split bow. And there's not a lot of split bows that are split physical and split magical, other than these like base ones. Like this would be a good one to level because it gives you some magic defense as well. And since the stats go to max anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Like she could, for instance, use probably that coin more than he can. Anyway. Yep. You have your green crown and your stats. They give you more PP as well, to be honest. Although it's kind of like, I guess this doesn't matter either. So we have the spear still, right? You're good with that. You are good with that. You are good with that. You could definitely use something else. I mean, I could put you on this affliction immunity and heal 20% when attacking. That's honestly, yeah. I mean, I could just give that to you. I mean, I do like your initiative thing, but it's only 3, and accuracy plus 10 is also kind of like, I feel like I'd rather you just have a bit of a beefier attack and go for your like having affliction immunity is pretty solid as well. So you already have this as well. Although honestly, this is also one of the things that I would really appreciate if that was like if I had more PP with her, basically. But this is definitely something I could buff up as well for the guard efficiency. For the physical, because I wanted to be able to cover allies for sure, especially the like flying, like yeah, cover the flying allies from archers. That's the only reason she has that there. The Knight's Medallion is pretty meh. I don't really actually need that for anything. I could probably just put, yeah, with this I could give her some PP or AP. The question is, what would be better? Probably PP if I had to guess. Or maybe AP so that she can still use this. But she is kind of the chat against this, so maybe PP is just better. Always attacked. Nope. Yep. Okay. Yeah, probably swap that for an amulet. But I'll keep her on the Sacral Sword for now. And we can just keep going. Did I have any other lance units that I want to give this to though? Like, I mean, you're kind of immune to... You have Reflect Magic, which is dope. You have the Lapis Pen, and I could probably swap that to something else. You're not immune to Affliction Stone. But the fact that you can mirror fucking... those things is great. Oh, armored enemies, 3+. Yeah. Maybe even like PP is less than 3, I guess. You're less. There you go. Or sorry, 2 or less, right? Because if you have 3, then it's going to be a waste. And... 4 more enemies, no protection. Yeah, I don't really like this. It's kind of like, eh. Especially because, like, back row, physical defense, it's okay for this team, I guess. Lowest physical defense, lowest evasion. Helix Sphere. Unguardable, which is pretty nice as well. Field units. Oh, because it's a physical spear. That's the problem. Like you get these things and they're just like pure physical damage, which is like doesn't really help when you have units that have all these sorts of like mixed things. I could give this to, but I kind of want to just keep her on crit though. Even she could also probably swap with that guy for the evasion thing. Like with the coin. Because she kind of wants to crit more than him. She also has a higher base crit than him. Maybe I just give him, hold on, I'll just do it like this. Let's do it like, I think like what makes the most sense here. Because I give some of it, like I think this is probably the better play, the better swap. Lucky Coin is a really good item though. Very, very solid. Can't find it. Coin here. Crit rate and evasion. Yeah, so I lose 10 evasion, but I gain 10 crit rate, and she's already in the backline anyway, so. Yeah, the only thing I don't like too much is she's quite squishy, so it's hard to kind of make her work unless it's nighttime. But I mean, she uses that anyway, right? But like being able to give her some PP or something would be also pretty nice. Which is where this is kind of like, should I give her just that spear instead? And then do the follow-up on something else? Because she realistically only has 2 hits on the Shadow Pursuit. Whoop. She's gonna hit the target that has the most AP, basically. So it's most likely the target that hasn't attacked yet. And I only care about this because of the blindness. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. And ideally, obviously, it would be the target with the lowest physical HP, physical defense as well. This is kind of the thing that I'm kind of like, should I maybe swap this for something else? I would definitely swap this for plus AP plus BP though, for sure. Charm of Land and Sea. But she is so squishy. She is like so squishy, it's insane. Finish getting these first, and I'll worry about that later. So that's Elheim. So we've done Bastoras, done Cornia, we've done, oh sorry, we haven't done Bastoras, we've done Breakenhold, Cornia, and Elheim. Let's do the other two. And even look at what it looked like. I see, so it's by the top of the mountain near the woods there. Is it this? Or is it at the bottom there? It's like different mountain to talk about. Oops. I wonder if it's the one down at the bottom here. Oh yeah, probably. Alright. Like the one that has the two sort of looks like That's the model, but it's in the wrong place. Like that one that has this sort of like little divot in the middle. That one also does, but that one has nothing in front of it. Sometimes the angle in which they cover it is like super specific as well. But it should be in one of these nooks. It could be, I guess, at the bottom as well. Or further out to the right. To the left, rather. This is too far. Oh, actually, it could still be here. Oh, there you go. Yay. Quinn's bow. Please tell me it's not just a physical attack bow. Oh! Okay. Is there anyone that I want to put that on? Like regen? I mean, I guess for you it's not terrible, but it kind of is though, because I like the evasion and the crit rate on you. Your crit rate is 95, which is fucking balling as well, mind you. Yeah, you could definitely use that coin though, for sure. Yeah, Unifeed just kind of crushes here, which is great. Rolf, what do you have? You have the Epiliadis. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose PP, like AP for it. Recovery gain. I could see it being on like good on an archer maybe, but you already have 8 base PP though. Health recovery is kind of like, it's a little bit extra attack, but I don't think it's really worth it all in all. I do like prioritizing. I guess only armored is fine, right? There should be 2 or more enemies though. That means that if there's only 1 armored enemy, she won't cast that, right? Hmm. That's why I kind of want to do prioritize armored instead. I mean, it's still a decent skill to use, but oh, let's just put that there's 2 or more enemies. Although I don't, maybe it's fine even without that, to be honest. And let's just leave it as is. The Inquisitor, base BP, match defense. It's alright, I guess. Wait, how do you only have? You do have 3 PP, right? You do. Okay, I was gonna say, hold on. On you, I mean, I kind of like the harpoon boat. Crit damage, pretty solid on you overall. You don't really need to have much else there. Any other? All stats plus 5. I mean, I could technically swap this, but I think that's also the other one is just better. I mean, having plus 1 PP is nice, I guess, but meh. Activates after an ally is hit by an attack, counterattack, a single enemy. Yeah, only by fighting them. Pursuit, Eagle Eye. I wonder if I should actually not bother with that or not. With you, I might honestly also just kind of give you. Like, I really wish I had a lot of the ones that give plus 1 AP and plus 1 PP. Obviously, but, you know. And you are just a... Yeah, so this bow unfortunately doesn't really work. I really wish they did more weapons that were mixed stats. Feels like a bit of an oversight. Because there's so many units that want mixed stat weapons. And it ends up, like, the total stats end up being like 30 versus 25, so even if you use something that is just, like, mixed, you lose only a total of like 5 stats, which is not the end of the world all in all. So you can kind of do with that as you please, I suppose. Let's get that. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Have I not claimed the victory at one of the things yet? Because there is one here, right? Like, I'm not crazy when... I remember seeing that there was one of the things somewhere here. Maybe I am crazy. So that should be in the corner there by the thing. Okay. Is that like here somewhere? It would be here if it wasn't for the statue, or like closer to here, I guess. It's not here. I think this is actually where the last one was. Beyond that bottom little nook there. It is not. Like, I don't remember how this area looks very much. And some areas I'm like, oh yeah, I remember where that was roughly. I remember going through that. Albion has been kind of a blur. Not a blur to say, but like, I didn't spend anywhere near as much time in Albion as I have in every other continent in the game. It'd be like here somewhere. There's no, like near a road though. How much is correct? It's near a road going down, so it could be, I guess, up here. No. No roads here even. Here, road. That's the area. Could it be... Oh, that's a city. Mounds as well. I probably already went like by it a couple times. Oops. The closest area is kind of like that I can think of a road going down is here, but the other ones as well. So like a forest above it somewhere. No roads, no dice. If it's like this, if this was inverted, it's on the other side. I guess it's probably on the upper part then. Most likely. Road's going down. Here? It's definitely here. Yep. Found it. Lupinus. Is that also a physical attack? Sword or like staff? It better not be. Here is a staff here. But my staves are actually pretty good right now. I don't really need them. Unless... what does... oh no, Ak has the other one that's also really strong. I guess the only other people with staves are like... because Ak has the Millennium Scepter, which is really strong. And then it's just like, I guess this guy also has Sacred Cure, which is pretty solid. Yana has the Euro Staff. You have your thingy-majig from the story. Where are my other... Do I have any other clerics? I think I have one other cleric somewhere, right? Here. Ring Staff, Circle Heal. Oh, that's the charge skill, okay. So I have Affliction Immunity plus 20 HP Recovery plus... I mean, I guess that's not bad. It's not terrible. +1 PP, freeze cure. Probably give her some. She does not have a lot of good items at all. She has like pretty mid items. I want to do this instead of like most allies, probably just prioritize. Okay, so that is the priority. Okay, the target, or if the honestly, you can just cast it on anyone if their HP is less than 75%. And then if there's nothing to do, then you can just kind of do a heal on anyone that's not the person with the lowest HP. Like, since that's kind of your jam anyway. So. Recovery plus 30%. Vitality Amulet, not really what you need. Again, AP or PP would be kind of the speed here for her. I think I just kind of slapped any items on her and said, fuck it. Same, yeah, you can tell that these characters are not super well invested, to put it like that. Still could magic attack, nah, I'll give you something better. I'll give you honestly, either just more crit. This crit's fun, right? Accuracy is whatever, but crit can make the word go around. I guess I can just give you this. And Golden Egg also can probably just give you some more AP or something. But I'll have to get a amulet separately for that. That should at least make you a bit more effective. This is... alright. I'll probably buff this as well. The Irvelda one I like. The Old Bangle is kind of whatever. Probably not doing a whole lot. This is sort of like his story one. Although, crit rate plus 10% accuracy. Honestly, I could probably give that to anyone else. Probably more effective than for him. Because he doesn't really usually get to attack a whole lot. Probably better to give that to the wolf as opposed to him. Like physical attack, crit rate. Yeah, honestly, straight up. Well, this also gives crit rate though, but I think this is just... Yeah, accuracy plus 20 as well. Let's swap these around. Even though I don't usually use that team for much. But when I do, they're far from being my best team, let's just put it like that. And even just like the steel sword here, I could probably just give you something else. Guess I don't have any. Oh wow, your great sword is just that, nothing else? That's kind of sad. I'll give you... something else. I'll think about it. I'll find something for sure. Otherwise, I'd say this is fine. What else? Yeah, honestly, if I could prevent affliction on her, that would be pretty solid as well. You could even just give the great sword to the other girl. Yeah, why not? Pop them around. Can she even carry the great sword? Because that's kind of funny. I just imagine her with a massive sword. She can. That's great. Yeah, not a particularly exciting sword. It doesn't do anything special. It would be cool if it could transform into something else with her, but I don't think that really happens in this game. Yeah, some improvements to be done on this side as well, for sure. You're fine. You don't have anything too exciting, but I guess it's fine. Ooh, I wouldn't actually mind that. Bell sword, yeah. You have the... yeah, you do. Okay. Alright, so I guess that no one really wants that sacral rod, right? Yeah, not really. Or the... yeah, no, this is also not particularly exciting for anyone. I think the only person that could maybe use that would be her, but like she already has plus all stats plus 5. And apparently I'm missing an item on her. I should probably fix that too. The next attack into the critical seal. Yeah, that works. And Necromancer Lantern. Like, I would like to see her with the bonk stick too, because that sounds kind of fun, right? Like the curse attack, curse strike. Just fucking bump. Ignores 100% of defense. I just imagine her like just absolutely crushing enemies with that. That would be really funny. Right. Okay, so we got all the treasures now. Unless there's more, but I would be surprised at this point if there are more. I do want to see the sigils if I'm missing any in the map that I haven't seen. I don't think... wait. Yeah, it doesn't like tell me that I'm missing any here, so... I'm guessing there's... because I think I've done all of them except for... like, I think there's one near Grand Corine. Let's find out. There's a shrine there, which is not that. No. I don't want to fight the Larrys until I know I have everything. There's also that one item that I missed. Let's go. You gotta repair the old bridge. Good. Good on you. Grand Corine should be just across the way there. Yes, yes. On you, mate. Right. It's not where the shrine is either. I swear there was like a ruin somewhere. And again, because I see some like spawn pickup things, I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually not the last location, like not the last fight. I mean, I think it's like too easy, or not too easy, but I think it's too predictable if it's the last fight. I imagine there's going to be at least one more like little plot, little plot twist. There's that shrine, but I don't see any of the mystic things. That's the last one here, so we've been here, we've been through, we can't go there, we can't go here unless it's like something. I thought I had seen, oh, is it, oh, it's there, right? That thing there. Or is that even, I don't even know if that's actually a thing or not. Like this. No, it's probably not. I also did not know I could do this with the camera. Or maybe I did, but I forgot. Yeah, I don't see any of the magic sigils. Oh. I'm done. I'm literally on top of it. It wasn't marked. As far as I'm aware, this should be the final sigil. Yay! Meaning our task has at last come to an end. All the more reason to spare no effort, Oh, now then allow me to activate the sigil's power. Why don't you do that? Let me get myself a glass of water. It's the sigil's trial zenith. Okay, let's do this sigil. And then I need to upgrade my sword that I forgot. And then we can go. Probably give him Amalia a different sword too. So we just have... Alright. That's a fair bit of post there. So a lot of sort of cavalry, sort of debuffs, resistance stuff. But I think if my flying units should be work here. Cavalry, yeah, I think I can. Just send in this team to wreck the everything really. Let's just send this team to deal with that. And this team can probably I don't know. Ooh, I can also just camp there. Interesting. But I kind of want to kill those mages. Just put a lane here. And I guess I'll leave someone here just for the assists and such. Since they're coming towards us anyway, we can just do that. I'm gonna have a team for dealing with those guys. I like how Rolf is just a regular archer but without the hat. That's literally his character design. Shouldn't do the selfless heal. Oh, I guess this one is over. Yeah, I could do the selfless heal if allies are debuffed as well. Or, wait, I guess that doesn't make sense though. Now that I think about it. Yup. Works. Let that team come to us, that's fine. This team can move up here. Champagne showers. Yup. I like that she's not even fully buffed yet. She's just like vibing. I don't want you to be there. Just go around crushing people. Right. Crush that, and then I want you to crush that. And then I could probably deploy my cavalry unit as well. Just maybe actually they can just trounce this. And you guys just focus on going that way. Yep, that works. You take that. And then you can just move towards those. That should be GG. I'm just fighting that with this team. Right. Good. to. She's gonna crush him with the magic attack. Yup. Yes, she will. Then this team. Then move. Cavalry team, please. No, why don't you just go like kill these guys? Did you? Oh, there was a scout there. Right? Like I thought. Honestly, the rapid order is only relevant for very few things, I find. Not really most of them. Sounds good. That now is good. Now we can buff immediately. Did use discharge, but she didn't. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing wrong here. I think I fucked up my conditions. Or? Oh no, because those guys are alright, because they are armored. Never mind. We're good. Yep. Okay. Like, why did you use that instead of Bone Slash? But then I realized. Yeah. It's a shame though, because yeah, it's like a very weak, not a really strong attack. Even when you consume a lot of buffs. I feel like for this there should be no archers present, ideally, because if you remove all your evasion, it's kind of sketchy if you get shot by an archer. Let's just put no archers. Otherwise, you probably want to like be able to guard and accelerate and so on. If 5 damage, I can live with that. I don't exactly know where it comes from. Oh, interesting. That's it. I wonder if yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's good. I was thinking because like Dragon's Roar might have been just as good there. Beautiful. What do you... Oh. Bro. Oh, because it costs 2. I see. Oh, but I mean, I guess we have aerial alignment and everything anyway, so... But I guess if that doesn't cast... And then... This doesn't cast. Sorry, where is it? This. If this doesn't cast, then it wouldn't be bad to do that. But yeah, I think her problem is just AP or PP. I could just give her for some like a little something for extra PP, I guess. Like it's great that she has Tempest Drive and Fire Breath, but I think that just getting that extra Yeah, like I already have plus 20% here anyway, so I might as well just give her some ability to lower their initiative as well. So ideally, it's more for like fast units, right? But this should be fine. Because right now he has priority otherwise. Oh, but there's also her. But she's on the lowest priority list. So, cavalry enemies present. Yeah. Definitely just some lack of PP, I think. But I can fix that pretty easily. I'm gonna have more than enough money after these missions. Just go here, I guess. Let that guy do that. 24 damage, I can live. Oh. Interesting, she didn't do the selfless heal. Even though there was a front unit with less. Nice. Oh, she should... Right. She shouldn't be accelerating if she has no PP left. Or if she has no... She has to have 1 PP left so that she can do discharge, I guess. Oh, right. Yeah, that's... Fucked up that condition. That explains that. Sorry, 1 PP is 1... No, 2 or more. That you don't use that when you only have 1 PP. That you can then use discharge and so on. Cool. Alright, so we fight... Oh right, we never actually took this. We need to kill like those guys as well. Fellas. Yes, I do have 7 points. I can afford to send people in, you know, like the honest team. Help fight that. Not exactly hurting for units here at the moment. She reaches. Oh, she does reach that fight actually. Ow, 22%. Goddamn. Just surprisingly slow fight. Actually, given the lack of offensive ability in this team, not really a surprising. Not as surprising as I think about now that I think a little bit. There's only like 3 offensive units there, the 2 that don't do any attacks whatsoever. So I think he was pretty expected. Fight these fellas. Give as much experience to everyone as possible. Win that. Upgrading is fine. Oh, refresh kind of stuff. Guess the selfless heal can't trigger because when it's like a passive thing. Like when it's a passive source heal. Supreme military treaty. Cool. Phantom Night Staff. Nice. Illusion. With this LA, my research into the sigils has concluded. Thanks to you, I've learned a great deal about about the Zenora of centuries past. And as promised, I would be glad to accompany you until your journey finds its own end. Cool. So if I take a look at that stat, take a closer look at that stat. One that we just found. Phantom Night Staff. Phantom Veil grants a rule of allies the ability to. Ooh, that's the one that we saw in that other unit, dude, a while back. That's kind of sick, actually. To evade a single attack, so it's not a single strike, it's a single attack, which is pretty good. I could put that on her, maybe. But I don't think we have the room for it. That's the only problem. Is she the only? I guess she is the only one that can kind of do it. And I mean, this team, honestly, I think our team is okay. All stats +5. I'd rather just give her some like PP or something, or like even more AP. Here, just roll with the most combatants, I guess. Or maybe prioritize vulnerable. Well, let's just go with most combatants. So, right. Okay. I do like this one still, though, quite a lot. It's quite funny. I really just like to see her smash someone. Her physical attack is not that great, though, so it's probably not going to do a whole lot of damage anyway. I could put that on, like, maybe one of my shamans. Not my shamans, one of my clerics. The clerics. But again, the problem is always has to be the AP and PP. And what do I want that team to do or accomplish? I've been here, right? Nope. Oh, just some corn. Okay. Alright. So that is that. I mean, so now I'm going to take a look at two things. So there's two ways to do this. The easiest way I find that it's... I think it's... There's... Like, if you do this and then you do facility info, you can see what weapons they have. And I kind of want to see if I missed anything that's particularly good. I don't know what the helix... I have one, so it must be nothing special. Alright, rapier I've already bought. Cleric's medallion is whatever. Quartz rod, probably decent. The ruby and the sapphire things are kind of the only reason why I would want to go to buy those. Demon shackles are also solid. Like diamond ferrite is like 50k each. God damn. Online outlaw bracelet. Scale cutter, bishop, meh. Hyper lens. Nothing too exciting. Okay, I have that too, so I don't need that. Wait. Oh, that's in stock. That's not... I just realized that. That's in stock and not... in my stock, I guess. Maybe I need to take a look at some of these that I thought... Let me take a look at the helix here. Oh, so that's just the one that... yeah, I have two of these even. Okay, definitely do not need that. I did think that that's what that was, but then I hesitated. Canyon Lance? Oh, it's not Canyon Lance. Battering Pursuit. Follow up an attack inflicts. It's not bad. Physical attack, which I don't think I super care about it though. Like, I mean, comparing to like what. Like Clive, I kind of like that he has what he has. Renault has the extra AP, which I also pretty much like. And he's kind of, these are really the only sort of sword people that he's not actually in any team, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, he might be in a team, but yeah. Bryce has the Eagle Eye, which I kind of like better, for the blindness immunity and the accuracy. Hilda has the Meteorite Lens, which I pretty much prefer. Although, wouldn't mind putting her... Right, I was debating putting her on a different one. She already has like 100 HP, so I don't think I really need to put more like than that on her. If I can get something that has AP or something else. You're not in the teams, so I guess it's irrelevant. You already have that, so I guess we're okay. Yeah, I can't really see us using the Shattering Pursuit, unless it was like on her, but she's not gonna have the things for that anyway. Like, it's okay, but because it doesn't give us any PP or anything, it's kind of... Let's just go with... No, thank you. Which is probably why. Because I know there were some items in some places that I was like, ooh, this looks really good, I should come back and buy this, and I just didn't have the money, and I forgot where they were, and I was like, okay, at some point I will do the thing where I go back and check. And, well, now is that time. Wingcrest is the one that I believe one of our units currently already has, right? Alright, that's the minus crit, but plus PP. Honestly, not terrible. Like, for some units, I think it's pretty good. Like, even for... not that, but... I think it's fine as well. I do want crit on you, though. This is probably okay on you. I don't think you're much of a crit character. Let's put that on you. And I think everything else is, yeah, Grand Barris is reviving. Just worse than Grand Barris is anywhere in every way. I could try to buff up the Mirage Great Shield as well to make that a bit better for physical defense, but honestly, it's kind of like... Alright, so that's that one. What is... Thundering Strongbow. That rings a bell vaguely. Right, that's the one that... Oh no. Isn't there one that, like... I do have one anyway, but there's one that attacks like a whole row, which is pretty sick as well. The plus PP minus crit rate is probably also fine in some of these units. The question is... Ooh, not you, obviously. Not you either. I mean, you could argue, but I think there's some better +1 PP ones that I could just level instead. If I can find them. And that's the thing too, like I have to keep in mind I should look at the parties from the other places with the mindset that I can now upgrade them as well. So I can make them really, really strong. If they just have a good base stat and not a lot of like drawback, then that is where we go. Salamander Great Bow, I think that's just a fire bow, right? I don't think it's a row attack either, I think it's just like a single target. Yeah, single target burn, flame arrow. It's just that same bow that we had from earlier in the game. Heavy cover. Oh. Wait, is that just a better version of that one that... Or an ally with a heavy guard? Ah. Yeah, okay, that's just a better version of that. Oh, Bryce, why don't you get that then? We need to figure out the logistics there, but... Yeah. Let's get you that. already have this, and you already have the roll cover, and you have the heavy cover by default just because you're a Chad. And that's just part of your skills. But shouldn't Bryce also have that then? Dude, he does. What is wrong with me? Why do I... What the fuck? I didn't actually need to. Okay. That's fine. Right. Cool. What if I just remove that? Yeah, because I was like, that's already a skill that you have, is it not? It is. I'm just not a very smart man. Can I give that to the bear, maybe? But is the bear even in any unit right now? He's not. Okay, so let's not customize units that we're not using, because that's kind of a bit of a fool's errand. Oh, whoops. So swing press stuff. Giant's Great Axe. I don't remember. I don't think that was particularly great either. Whoops. Heavy Smash. Attack a row of enemies, inflicts stun. 100% hit. Max HP minus initiative. Not really. I also have one. So. No, hold on. Let me sell some stuff here because I want to make my life a bit easier. There's some stuff that is worth, yeah, like, if I just do this, just get a ton of gold. Like, I do not have to fucking give a fuck. Like, this is why the digging thing is so handy, because you can just do this. Like, yeah, you can do the thing for the honors and stuff, but if you're hurting for gold, just, like, sell that. What else do we have? Operator staff. Let's take a look at what that is, just in case. Dispel all. Removes all buffs from enemies. Honestly, if I had a way to like verify how the enemies are buffed, I'll buy it just in case it becomes relevant at some point. Max HP plus 20. Nothing else particularly exciting there. The Liberator's thing is fine for some units, I guess, but not too keen on it overall. Hunter, Scorpion. Fine. Vibrant Claw. I don't think I need another one of those. Bleeding Mace and Piercing Strongbow. Okay. Armor Shadow attack a single enemy. Yeah, that's like the... Pretty sure I have a better version of that. It was all but. Alright. That's alright. I can buy that for one of my like less useful enemies, like allies. Like for instance for Prim, even though I remove, so just to kind of give her, but it's only a single enemy though, but it is 200% potency, so it's not a slacker. I'll buy it and I'll put it on if I need it. I guess I'll buy one of these two just in case I decide to use it. Gale Cutter, don't want that. Don't need any of that. Don't need... Soothing Plume, I remember being pretty mid. Aurora Ring, I remember there was potential for something. I don't remember exactly what it was. Mighty Shield, negate the next damage dealt to an ally. I'll buy it. Don't know if I'm gonna put it on anyone, but I'll buy it. That. Seeing this. I feel like the unyielding ones could be good as well. We have here Thunderbrand Dome, Courser's Rain. Let's take a look at these. Thunderous Conferral, add magic and stun to the... Ooh. Instead of just magic attack? Magic and... But that's only, I mean, that's not that exciting to be honest. Dynamic Glide is pretty solid. Buy that. Or, it's a single hit only though. But it's good for allies that can get attacked by like flying units and so on. Magic attack and I'll buy it, I guess. These like, yeah, they give you -8 HP, which is like, you could probably use these pretty well as well. Like if you upgrade them, they're probably pretty solid. Like instead of losing guard rate or whatever, you just lose HP instead. But it's kind of a sketchy trade as well. Whereas guard rate is like for units that never guard, and guarding is still gonna get them killed anyway. It doesn't really matter as much. Orange stuff. Wind Scepter, okay. Too crazy. Poison Hack stuff. Was that the one that like... Oh, Poison Cure. Wait, Poison Curse. On a row of enemies. Honestly? Yeah, or Selby? You kind of see that being spicy. Is that instead of Vanitas, she just uses that instead? And that can be like her first ability? Yeah. I'll buy it. I feel like this is one of those games that I'm like, oh man, there's so many possibilities, but then I'm already like so close to the end of the game, so I'm gonna do all this and then like probably not gonna explore like an inch of that. Just want to take, you know, I want to finish in grace, and if I struggle, then at least I have a way out without having to like look for all these new things. Let's do a Great Shield. Wandering Bow, I think, is just that. I think this is just that, like, removal of... Whoops. Yeah. This is just the... Yeah, the Shatter. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know what that is, but... Speaking of Shatters... You have the... Yeah, you have the plus AP, and you have the plus stats, right? And you already have a row shot anyway, correct? But... There is that one bow. Not charge, there's, yeah, the triple shatter. Because that's honestly also pretty fucking solid. But it's just for... It just kind of shatters for the other thing anyway. So I'm kind of like, whatever. Maybe it's fine too, just keep it as it is. The bow of swiftness upgraded would be pretty solid as well, to be honest. Bell seal, row of enemies, yeah, that's also pretty solid as well. Just because it's like a row of enemies. But you shoot that in the back. Infamous bow, accuracy, no crit. Alright, let's just not dwell for too long. Wind Blade is fine as well. Flash Great Shield. I want to see if I can, yeah, I want to see how good that can get if I can level it. If I can even, I imagine I can level it, but I'm not super sure. Yeah, I'm just going to, you know what, something else I shouldn't ignore is it's like a worse version of that one. I shouldn't ignore the plumes as well, the feathers. The Fender's Mace, I don't think that's for anyone. Oh yeah, it's just a quick barrier, okay. Rookie Egg, Blast Round Shield, Searing, okay. Iron Rains. Want to get like some black feathers if I can. Or like the angel, if I can get another angel one. Without having to pay the big bucks for it. Flame Bow, Dragon Bow. Dragon Bow stuff was like a bit stronger, but less initiative. That was the reduction there. Those are just the dues. Liberators. See that. Manolith? I remember the name. Magic wall. Press the user buff. But that's like an active skill. And negates one magic attack or one affliction. Or, okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I can buy it, but I guess for some units, like, it could be okay. I already have that. Ironclad Buckler, I don't have it. I don't think that does much for us. Yeah, well, yeah. It's fine, but again, it's more for units that, like, play defensive. I don't really play defensive a whole lot. I go fucking axe to the face. Wings Rest, I don't really need to have another unit with that. That's fine already. Medallion Acrobat Shoes we already have. And we have a better version of that already. The answer is the light. Dirty Gambler's Coin. Oh, the Dirty Gambler I think is the one that's like Leaping Slash grants you plus 1 AP if the attack is critical. Grants you. Oh, right. That's. Yeah, that's kind of interesting sounding. I could see it being like a cool thing to do with some units. I don't know. And I mean, you can also remove the debuff so that you can just keep doing it, basically. So with the correct thing, you could probably do that. I do have the Dragoon Spear, but I don't know if I have the Dragoon War Spear. I do. Okay, it's the same thing. Gotcha. Just checking. Okay. Spike Hammer, we already have. And then Surging Short Spear, Flame of the Tomb. Nah. Battered Shield, Steel Stuff. Glaive I bought. Spell Seal Bow. I believe I probably have that. Yes, I do. Silver Moon, Hailstorm, Edge, Beast. Yeah, these are the ones that, like, I think they give you... I forget what they are, but there's one of them that's like less... oh yeah, it's like less... I think that's the one that's like less crit rate. This is the frozen ones. Silver Moon, Axe. Don't need more of that. Vengeful. Whatever. Druid Robe. Shaman Bone Staff. Bell Steel Shield. L. I think I have a Hailstorm Edge already, so don't need another one. Have that for sure. Yep. Sorcerer's Gauntlet, Death Pillar. Oh, I remember those actually, vaguely. And one of them sounded kind of interesting. Oh yeah, this is the Lethal Venom. -1 AP, -50. That's so crazy. Like, I mean, it's... I could see it being like a cool niche thing, but... so attack a single enemy. Not really. Not really super worth it. Like stun. It is also a physical thing, but nah. Maybe it looks really cool. It does have the Raven. They do have the Raven things here though, so I could. Oh wait, I already bought it. Never mind. If they have another one somewhere. Beast Hunter, we already have that. Don't need more. I don't know how many Bestrels are going to be fighting over there. I don't imagine that many, but yeah, the Icefall are the ones that are minus guard rate, which are honestly for some units perfect. Like even the Icefall staff. But I think for staves, I'm pretty like I'm spoiled for choice when it comes to staves. Is there another feather? No more feathers here. Okay. I already bought it. Okay. And nothing super crazy there. Under Strongbow, Canyon Lance. I think I have that, right? Yeah, I do. Well, I don't have it, but I think I saw it somewhere else. Yeah, it's the same thing. Piercing attack. Or maybe I have saw a better version of that somewhere else. Anyway. Interesting strongbow, crude tacit. Oh. Vanishing hammer. Hunt for stuff. Lamberge, armored gauntlets. Did that do anything specific? Binding guard. Oh, yeah, it's not bad, but eh. And you definitely have one of the. Well, you actually have like a. Oh, but I think I remember seeing that stuff in it before. Yeah, assassin nail. Crit potency and crit hit at nighttime. That's. Yep, it's kind of cool. But it is a 2 cost though, so it's not, you know, that shit ever. I'll evade. Yeah, I want to buy one of these, actually. I even like, can I buy 2? Oh, I only have 1. Okay, so buy 1. Peace out. Then I know I've checked this. I'm just checking them for like the feathers real quick. See if I can find. There's a sapphire there as well, which I can buy. There's a raven. Okay, there's a raven plume and a sapphire thing here. There's also the staff that I don't. Radiant heal. Oh. That's kind of sick too, honestly. Major HP. Oh, it's a charge skill. Okay, I was gonna say that. Themes. I'm so ready for like none of that to matter, like in this fight. And I'll just be like, oh, okay. Oh, I don't really want that. It's a charge skill. I could see it being okay on the last fight though, so maybe I'll buy that just in case. Nor 9 staff. Demon Shackles, I could see that being good on a tank. So buy it. I think this is also the strongest version, so I do need to buy that Magma Bomb though, so hold up. Wait, the golden eggs are like 30k? Holy fuck. God damn. Yeah, do I have any like items that are worth a lot of money? Not really. I mean, I do, but they're the ones that we've already kind of walked past. How much are the meteor things? Not really worth anything. Okay, gotcha. Let's sell some more platinum there. I like. Oh, okay. I want to see if I could skip ahead, like do more than, because you can't do the right. You can't go left to make it do 99 either. So I'll just do it like this. That should fix my money problems. Buy one of these, one of these. Life is good. Need more feathers. I forgot to check cornea. I did all of them, but I forgot to check cornea. I mean, obviously cornea is like, I'm just gonna check cornea for like specific weapons, not really for anything else. There's a raven plume here. There's also a sapphire pendant there. That's exactly 60k. Right. Thank you. One of those. And one of those. I'll just sell you some of the ores that I have in excess here. Has so much fish. Oh my god. Oh. I just need to fix my units. Fuck my unit. Take a look at Cornea real quick. Penguin Blade. No. Fine. Nope. Nope. Just a pheasant bow. Massive Shatter. It's a 50 potency though, so it's not very strong. I mean, if you level it, it's decent. A rookie egg. Okay, so it does sell for the amount that it. I was like, I wonder if I can actually scam that. Gambler's coin. I wouldn't want the gambler's coin. I would want the other one. The Valkyr's Partisan. What is that? That's a Shatter Spear. Okay. Gotcha. Fair enough. Mace. Don't imagine that's particularly good. Interrogator's bow. Lapis pen. No. Unwavering, we have already won. Light hammer or frost. Build. Crimson EP. I don't remember that one. That's just like. Oh, it's just. Oh wow, that's actually kind of sick. Like, it shatters AP, which is like super strong. And it's 100% potency. Like, honestly, I'm gonna buy this. Like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but I could see that being good against some stuff. I'm just gonna like super hyper prepare for this last fight, and it's gonna like maybe it'll be a breeze. The surging, I'm pretty sure it's just like it just blocks stuff. This is just guard efficiency, physical attack. Okay, not particularly crazy. Interesting. Right under Buckler, Unwavering Barbarian. Ooh, the Azure Crash Shield though. Now that I can level them, are pretty solid. Because that's just basically a shield. Oh, fuck. With plus PP, basically. Like, it's just free PP without any fucking without any strings attached, which is awesome. Thawing Scepter. Hard Hunter. Attack enemy. It's magic. Ignore Serpent. Yo? Oh, okay. Never mind. I can't go. I mean, honestly, that's not. That's kind of good. Not better than these, though. That's the problem. Like, that's the thing with staffs. Like, unless you're hiring a lot of mercenaries that are mages and you're doing like a mage team, you only get like 2 casters, and some of them can. Like, if I could put that on, like a different character, I could see it being good. Runic is just. Wait, is Runic magic attack? Because if so, I can put that on. Oh, it is. Yo. I'm gonna do things with that. For my other mage girl. Or my other unit that could use that. I think that's about it. Okay, so let's just level up some weapons. So let's open our units. I only want you to have like this, for instance. I don't. Oh yeah, I could just put that shield on you and then just put something like a different amulet on you instead of the lapis pendant. Just put something that, I mean, you already have debuff immunity, so you're fine here, but You have the Ring of the Unicorn. If I just put the I have it somewhere. That's the question. I was finding these things. It should be that blue one. Yeah, the Azure Crest one. Either that or I just give it to her, to be honest, and say fuck it. Just give her the PP. Don't worry about the accuracy and evasion. Is kind of like, eh. She needs to be able to do damage, and I think if she can accelerate more, and she can do other things, then that's probably better than, because acceleration also gives her other things, right? Where is it though? Here, Azure Crest Shield. I will level it though. It just helps me know knowing where they are. You're fine with that. I could probably give you something better, but honestly, you're kind of vibing as well. So maybe I don't have to. You could use the better. Better thing. Yeah, 45% crit, which is pretty okay. We give you the better initiative thing. Trying to put it on units that I know I definitely want more initiative with. For instance, her. Because I want her to be able to freeze enemies as quickly as possible. You are fine with this, but I would almost prefer if you had something else instead. Wait. 1, 3, wait. Huh? Do I have too much AP on you? No, I don't. Oh, because this gives you PP, right? Oh, right. I thought this was the, I thought this was the other one. The one that gave AP. It's not the one that gave AP. Put a Carnelian Pendant back on you. Ruby Pendant, Holy Unicorn Signet. Yeah, that way you don't get debuffed. Are there good units here? For you, I'm honestly just going to give you the Sapphire Pendant. I think that's just better. I could just give you something else. Like, because Guard Rate, you already have the ability to deflect anyway. Guard Rate for you honestly doesn't do a whole lot. Max HP is okay. Like I would say even this is better, then I could put something else. Or just this, Affliction Immunity. Also pretty sick. Let's do that. Affliction Immunity plus HP. And she had, or even just like, crit damage actually doesn't do a whole lot for her. She's already at 4 PP anyway, so... And I think Area Wing causes her to crit instantly, right? Yeah, or Cruise Strike. Plus 20, right, this is the attack that it gives more, okay. And then for you, I can give you more PP. I can give you one of the Sapphire Amulets. You can have that. Necromancer stuff is fine. You have your Lapis Pendant and Raven Plume, which is kind of what you need. You could use that Raven thing that we have. How many do we have though? We only have one left, so do I want to give that to you? I think you're pretty speedy as you are, to be honest. Your main problem is that you don't have that much AP, so I could just give you more AP instead. So that you can get another shot in, maybe. Yep. Even accuracy, honestly, I could probably swap out and just leave like what... I don't know what shot... I forgot what you had before, though. Crit, I don't think does a whole lot for her. Accuracy is always nice to have, but I don't think it's like the be-all end-all either. Like evasion, I guess, is fine to put on her instead of accuracy, but yeah, let's just leave it like this. Yell Cutter's good. This is good. You're fine. Yeah, you're pretty fine. You're fine as well. Who else here could use some love? You could certainly use... Dude, you're on a Vorpal sword? What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Okay. This is kind of the thing is because you are. It's because you don't care about your swords. Like the thing is that you are really not someone who needs any like you don't need much. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because your attack is really not your forte. Like your forte is more what you do to sabotage the enemy. Everything else is just kind of eh. Like active shatter is almost as good as active steel. Because active steel feels like it doesn't work properly either, by the way. That kind of sucks. Leaping slash, eh. Because like his physical attack is so low that it really is just kind of more of a dodge tank. Toughness and evade, sneaking edge. Could try to put that on. Maybe could put the sapphire, I guess. Maybe at 4, so that at least it can evade more. It only evades a single hit though. That's the only thing there. These main, I even think probably don't need that on you. I could probably give you one of the ruby or carnelian amulets. I don't have any spare ones anymore. God damn. I already buy all of them. Fuck me. Because you're in the front row, I feel like, I mean, because the thing is you're like surprisingly pretty tanky. That's why I'm kind of like, yeah, you're fine. Angel Bloom is fine. Oh, I'd really rather put that on like a flying unit, eh? Tailwind is like plus effect is double for flying units. Ooh, do we have anyone else here that has Tailwind that could benefit from it? I guess you? Do I want to put that on you instead of the evasion? Kind of like, oh, for her, I'm actually going to give you the proper evasion thing. Just I don't have any spare ones, of course. I feel like I should be giving you something else here, because you probably remove this because it's kind of useless. I do like the Wyvern Reins. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to give you some extra AP. So that you can do maybe some feathering, or so that you can do something else, basically. Yeah, you already do this at the start of the fight anyway, sometimes. Grip and glide, less stress on AP. Yep. Have that, and you can still have enough for something else. Okay, Fornix, Carnelian Pendant. Eltalind, I wouldn't mind giving you some. Yeah, you definitely could use also some extra PP or something. I want to give you this though. The thing is, I mean, I guess you also do elemental thing, and you do healing as well. But I feel like this team doesn't really struggle much with killing things. I think this team is pretty solid. I'm trying to think of like what teams I really want to give more AP and PP to. Like even for instance, this team I could probably give like more PP to, so that she can do triple counters and Snow White strikes more. Let's give you a Sapphire instead of 75 crit is already pretty solid. I don't think you need more than that. The Royal Scarf is fine. I'd rather give you the coin, to be honest. You are... Oh, I can probably upgrade one of these, eh? I think I'm gonna upgrade this. So that you are beefier. Instant Strike, I need to enable this again. Charged Impetus. Keen Edge. Spell Blade. You are fine like this. Passive Seal Immunity, okay. Yeah, you don't do much, so I'm just gonna move on to teams that, again, teams that maybe are not as sort of loaded as this team. You're already at 4, so you're fine. Steel Sword I can definitely improve, but I think I need to upgrade some weapons before I do that. there any that I have like objectively that are already better that are not being used right now? Probably not. Does not seem to be the case. But yeah, there was something, there's one of the units that I wanted to give a magic sword to, right? You. Yes, I'm gonna give you the magic sword. Oh wait, but you already have like kind of a full thing, eh? Right, because you have the squire shield and all this other stuff. Oh. I wonder if you have like... Oh, that's so good because it gives her like +1 PP too. Manolith. I think if I can have like... Yeah, these are all just like medium, prevents debuffs. But don't you have like... Hold up. I guess that's just... I only use this specifically just for... Yeah, if my flying unit is attacked by an archer. Otherwise you will just do magic barrier. Okay. Just checking. Alright. Was attacked. Yada yada. Magic barrier. Activates before an ally is hit by magic attack. Negates afflictions and negates the damage. Perfect. Honestly, giving you some more PP would not be a bad thing. Could even just like lower your... Not guard rate, but I could lower something else for you. I don't know what. Oh. Keep you on the magic. Oh yeah, because I just literally just said that I should not be doing that. And this, I could give this to someone else actually. But I don't think she really benefits from having this a whole lot. I mean, physical attack is only good for like, you know, little answers basically. So if I put this on someone else and put like maybe just more PP on her, it should be fine. Except that once again, I am out of the things. I should take a look at the shops. I could also buy some just +1 PPs as well. Do I have a better version of the Squire Shield? That's something I was wondering as well. I only have like... That's just you being hit. It doesn't really matter. Medium guard. No, none of these are super. Quick shield. No. Yeah, none of these others has skills, right? Yours does, but it doesn't really matter for this team. +1 PP, crit rate minus. Oh, that's solid. Oh, but again, you need to be able to cover your flying ally. So maybe none of that. It's not like as important, so I could probably do without it. But I would like to have that. It is a pretty solid ability to have. What do you have? You have your White Riders. You have... Okay, so you have this, which you definitely want. You have this, and you have this. One... Okay. I want to give you something else. White Rider stun immunity, guard shield immunity. There's not really much that kind of fits you. Yeah, I definitely want to get rid of this Heaven Steed thing. I think just give it to like someone else basically. But I will give you the magic sword for sure. Who would want dynamic? It's kind of like a defensive skill. Let me take a look at my Lancer team. Green Beret, perfect. All right, you get that dynamic glide. Take this, max HP. That's all you want. Initiative, amazing. Actually, even better, I might give it to Clive. Because he is more of a... he cares a little bit more about going fast because he has the phalanx shift, which is fucking awesome. If I put that on him instead and put this on someone else, you have dude, you used to have gauntlets. My god, I've been neglecting this guy so much. I'm so sorry. Like you have like a green beret and gauntlets, dude. You don't even have the cloth one. I understand having like, because the gauntlets are still good, don't get me wrong. But green beret, Jesus Christ. At least get like the elite beret. Even though it's like, wow, 2% extra attack, amazing. Like, not that good. But could give you the amulet instead that Clive has. Okay, so let's do it like this. You take the guard thingamajig. Or I should say the glide thingamajig. You don't have a lot of AP though, do you, Clive? I wouldn't mind if you had a bit more. But I think 2 is fine as well. I can find it. This as well. Where is it? You probably went past it, but not noticing. Yeah. Where's medallion? Physical attack. Right. You. It was the rain, right? So it was the thing from the. My brother in Christ. Where is it? It's one with a skill. It should be around here, right? Perfect barrier, powerful. Oh. Inspiration. Vanishing counter. No. Come on. It's here somewhere. You know it. Dynamic cloud. Right? Or? Yeah, this one. Okay. Then you can take that from her. Find it. Maybe that Knight's Medallion. And... Wait, do you have 2? You can't have 2. Huh? Keep attack. Right. All that fun stuff. Holy Knight Shield. He gets guard efficiency and all that other junk. Loaded junk. And you have your... I could probably put a better item on you as well, to be honest. Cloth. It's also probably not the most exciting item for you. But like... Not exactly sure what else I want to put there. I wish there was like more... non-weapon equipment that gave me interesting things without costing. The good thing is that some of them, like, they have a skill, and they also give you like PP and AP or something like that. So that's nice, even if you just don't use that. So I guess you could argue for that as well. I'm just trying to think if like there's anything I want to put on her instead. Magic barrier. Because I wouldn't mind having her with, like, again, more PP, more AP, stuff like that. I feel like I need to take a look at all of these to see which one of them is actually give me maybe something cool as well. Undead ring, base PP +1. I don't even remember where that came from, but I'll take it. Cool. Alright, so that's +1 PP for her. You can have row barrier and the one. A bit more. Cool. You are fine with that. You still attack pretty quickly, but you kind of attack. Yeah, I think you're fine. I want to like give you maybe the other plume. No, I think I need to give it to someone that's kind of wants that more than you, which certainly exists. So you're 34, 30. Wait, he's more than you, dude. Oh, wait. Oh, because he has that. Oh, okay. That does give you base PP as well, which is kind of nice. Okay. Maybe I need to give you some even more initiative. Like, do I just sacrifice guard rate for it and say fuck it? And leave the guarding for... I could do that. Because I would like him to get this phalanx shift going before the other enemies do stuff. Is there any shield that gives me like initiative or something? I don't think so. I mean, there might be, but it probably won't be a lot anyway, even if it is. Max HP and guard efficiency is good as well, but like... Base PP +1, crit rate minus... I would like to not lose my crit rate. Losing initiative is also kind of the opposite of what I'm trying to do. Vorpal does work. But it's also like one of the base shields that doesn't actually do anything. Not my go-to choice, if I were to be honest with you. But let's maybe replace the gauntlets with something else. Maybe even just give him the... just want to evade, like, flying ins here. Attack by flyer. Which is mainly just... the only flying I'm really concerned here is the, of course, Drakes, but whatever. I guess there's other things. Heaven State Cloth Gauntlet, okay. Let's put you on, like, the extra initiative one then. Could also just give you some initiative potions as well, but let's just put you on the Dome Plume. I think that should cover your issues. And 41 guard rate is still okay. Not amazing, but will do. This team is a pretty offensive team anyway. You do not need more of this, that's for sure. I think I'll just put you on. Have anything that like? This is the stuff that I'm like, I want things that give me PP or AP with that, and then I just like don't have to use the active ability basically. There was that one item that was it was like one of these like these boots. I think it was like the acrobat boots, but those I think it was AP, it wasn't PP. So even though you're not exactly our strongest attacker, so to speak, by any stretches of the imagination, you are still a solid fella. And having more actions with you would not be a bad thing. Human shackles. I mean, that's not bad, but... not really. These are all the same items. Just trying to like... It's not having to look at the menu so much. None of these are... unfortunately very... Right, there's this, of course. But... not exactly his go-to, I think. I think there's a whole lot that I have that gives that, so let's not bother here. Where was that debuff one? Actually, I'm legitimately curious. Maybe it's just one hit can't use. I want to see if I can find it. Isn't that... yeah, this, impetus stance. Oh wait, this is... okay, never mind. This is that... it is part of the passive spell. Okay, so we'll still want to give you something else though, so let's just give you, I don't know, dude, like... do you want to like have more accuracy, I guess? Have more accuracy, there. Even though kind of going against what I added for you already anyway. Steel sword, you have some pretty boring things. You also have nothing special. I mean, Juggernaut is good. It's also like... At least you have AP and PP, so I'll take that. Alright. This team, I remember, it was like very underwhelming. Let's just maybe go with what we have here. Just do a couple of upgrades on the weapons that I know I need to upgrade. And just Hail Mary, I guess. Though, honestly, wouldn't mind just giving you some more AP as well. PP rather. Do I... Don't want to do that though. I know he casts, he has, like, when he casts, he usually gets things. He usually just does the concentrate and he doesn't have enough for pursuit or counter. But I guess that's fine, right? Yeah, fuck it. He's charging anyway, so he can't do much. Yeah, so let's just leave it as it is. I think that's pretty good. And the green crown is just the extra AP. The Millennium Scepter is a pretty raid. Yeah. Let's power up some stuff and then go. Although there's actually a very real chance that I will not be able to finish today because I need to go climbing with some friends soon. And believe it or not, I've not been intentionally stalling. That was kind of the plan, to do what I'm doing the whole time. Again, not the stalling part, but... Main skill? Alright, that was... kind of a... that was a cool thing as well. I might these. Look. I think I also bought something else. Yup. I can at least have the AP and PP if I want to on any classes. Let's see if I maybe bought the ones here as well. I did... No, let's buy that. Poison Burst, single enemy. Penguin attack. Use Bell. Grant Evade. That's good. The rest does not matter. Alien, Starless Bow. Yeah, we're good, I think. So let's upgrade some stuff. Let me just make sure I check in with my friends, because I think I'll probably end up leaving the actual fight for next time. So, sorry for baiting you guys. Just need to find out when I'm meeting my friends to climb. And for 6:30. Okay. Yep, so I won't be able to finish today, but I will still at least... because I don't want to start the mission and have to like try to rush through it because I only have a few minutes. Or not a few minutes, but this is not really worth the upgrade. This... did I not put this on someone? Fuck, 1 second. Ooh... it was supposed to be on you, yes, Marion. I was debating the logistics of things, right? I remember that now. Don't care too much about that, to be honest. Maybe if your PP is like 0. You can do that. Otherwise, just probably go for whatever has prioritize armored. And what else? Oh, I guess there's that too. Okay, so well, yeah, fuck it. That should also probably just be Saint's Blade and not Hachet, right? If there is no... If your own PP is 0, but... I think if that's like worth it or not. I guess it's fine. You definitely don't need a Green Beret though. That is a certainty. I can give you the cloth gauntlets, I guess. I can still... You're usually sitting in the back row, so not really, right? Just like... Just give you AP, I guess. Or even just PP, maybe? Actually, no, let's give you an AP. So you can get that row and you can still maybe attack enemies and stuff. Prioritize armored, so this is never going to cast, so... yeah. Do that. And then... Saint's Blade otherwise. If your PP is 0, then you can do that. How's it going, Dis? Okay, you winning? I'm like on the way to the last thing, so okay. Like on the way to like the last fight. I'm just sort of preparing my units. Possibly overly so, but you know. Service passive gift. None of that really interests me. With you, I wouldn't mind just giving you like not Knight's Medallion, because that's kind of mid too. Poison and Death Blow, honestly. For you, that's probably not a bad thing. Pretty comfortable with you being in the back there. Let's just put that on. I think I'm left with 200 years until the end of the year, so I'm fine about all the Christmas shit. Nice. One that is. I'll put in another magic attack, actually. And make sure you always use magic attack. If there are armored enemies. And if not, then just prioritize infantry. Or like easy things to hit, basically. Or prioritize infantry. Super annoyed by a metallic Christmas tree from where one part is missing. A bit of a, maybe a little bit of an OCD thing. Not literally OCD, but you get what I mean. So, let's level up this. That's not really necessary. This is not necessary. Let's deal. Yeah. Light. It's the one that's true hit rate. It's also not bad. Ready rain, I don't really need to. +1, not really worth. Like this, you could argue that might be a bit more worth it, but it's not. Oh, whoops. Reroute things. The Northern Night Sword, nah, not really. Beast Slayer, Meteorite Sword. You know what I just realized? It wouldn't be bad to get a couple more of the Carnelian ones, but I think I won't bother, but I could also do that, I just realized. Alright, Vorpal, you're not in any teams, don't care. You are not really necessity either. Vorpal doesn't matter. Grizzly Poison doesn't really matter, you never really use that. Okay. Hailstorm, I could put a point in. That's 5 damage is like a decent amount of damage, I'd say. Who else? Even Wind Scepter probably wouldn't be too bad. Also a solid one. -1 PP. And also gives magic defense. So if I wanted to put that on, maybe even... Yeah, could I put that on the other girl instead? Just realized that. That's like a better version of the magic sword. It's like a little weaker, but the PP removal, pretty solid. And make sure you remove that PP from the enemy. Resurrection, corroded spear. Whatever, 22 is fine. Griffin has super Fire Emblem vibes too. It's I can see why you would see that for sure. It's definitely very on that style of game in general. Looking slash. Yeah, that would also be pretty solid later on. Thundering Bow, Defender's Mace, Spear. These are all fun. Oh yeah, I wanna level that one sword for that guy that we have not done that for yet. Flash, Rapier. Where is it? Looking for a specific character's item. I know I could find it by just filtering by sword, but I'm also taking a look at the other ones that could also potentially be interesting to level. Jerry. Ooh, Jerry. Not a bad call here. Private Red, okay, not yours, it's the blonde dude's sword. Everything else looks pretty fine otherwise. Luna can, yeah. Lyrical, yeah, you. Okay, so I'm gonna give this to you. Because I want you to have that spread damage. And what else? Anything else that we want to do here? I think just that parry shield or the like, where's that great shield? That the Mirage great shield. Oh, I can't actually use that. I can't equip that one or improve that one, which makes sense because it was the only one that is very different from the rest. And the part is kind of, the tree is 3 meters now, it's only 2.5 because the screw is missing, which you use as a quick connector between the metal rods in the middle. So it's like sort of shrunk. The thing is, you're usually in the back, so you don't actually use the pairing. You probably don't trigger that as much as I would want you to, do you? Probably not. Oh, let's just put that on you anyway. It becomes a solid shield for pretty much anyone. Minus the fact that it doesn't give AP or PP. So. Alright. So I guess we're all done then, right? I guess I can start. I don't. So here's the thing. I don't think I'll end this fight in 40 minutes. And I have to leave in 40 minutes. If this is the last quest, I kind of want to just start it maybe tomorrow instead. And just leave it, like today's kind of like, was the prep, finished all the sort of liberations, I did the shopping and all that. I'll see if I need to do anything else off stream. But it might be that we also won't need to do this fight yet, and we'll just do the one after that. Like that this won't be the final one, but it does, because it's like all sides of the thing, I think this is going to be a massive fight. So I'm thinking I might actually wait until next stream to start this, because it's going to be a very, very big fight. So I think I'll actually do that. So maybe I'll do some farming off stream, maybe I'll do some more farming for Fevrite and stuff like that, just to sort of not have to do that on stream, because I understand how that might not be the most fun thing to watch. I'm sure some people probably enjoy it for the tactical aspect of sort of like getting equipment, getting ideas, and sort of seeing how I'm going about these things. These are all the sanctuaries, right? So yeah, we'll continue with this tomorrow then. We'll do the final part. I do have something I need to do tomorrow in the late afternoon, but I can probably do this in the early afternoon or in the evening. But yeah, the plan is to finish the game by then. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry about the... well, not sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. For all the sort of setting up, and if you thought it was going to happen today, I even thought it was going to happen today, but then I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, I need to go. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next one, which will likely be tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by.